Hello everybody, Tallara here and welcome back to CrossCode. We're currently in our first story dungeon, the Temple Mine, which is way bigger than I even could have expected. It is a twisting maze of various pathways, but on our last episode we unlocked a few more floors that we can reach with this elevator. We're currently on floor B1, but now we can access floors B2 and B3 as well. So let's do just that. Let's go to floor B2 first. There is a ton of ice here, which we can't break right now, but I can only hope we'll gain the ability to do so in the near future. If this is like, you know, dungeons in The Legend of Zelda, then presumably we'll get some sort of item or upgrade midway through the dungeon that will allow us to access some of these regions that we couldn't before. But hey, maybe the game doesn't follow Legend of Zelda logic. I don't know. We'll find out together. Now, what do we have here? Oh no, is this one of these sliding block puzzles? I don't know if we have any Pokemon fans watching this video, but I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I grew up playing Pokemon, and there were some sliding block puzzles in Pokemon, specifically in Gen 2, that I swear I spent days of my childhood trying to finish. They were brutal, and I'd like to think I'm a little smarter now than I was at 6 years old, but let's be real, I'm still worried. I'm trying to think, like, what is even my objective here? So I have to move the blocks, clearly. Oh, maybe I need to get each block into those little, like, silos. So, like, maybe this one has to go there, and then those two are there. Oh, that should work, I think. If I go here, here, here. Oh, but now I'm stuck again. I need another block right there. So that one there is good, that one there is good. I think I need to move this one. Let's see. So if I move this one maybe back where it was, and then down, and then over. Oops. And then down. Yeah. Okay, I think this actually might work. If it does, this is officially the fastest I've ever solved a sliding block puzzle in my life. Yay, it's a miracle! Whew, okay, equipment detected 1, so keep an eye out for that. Before we can do anything though, we have got to fight a battle, and this is made all the more difficult by the fact that I am slip sliding all over the place here. Okay, one down. Maybe the slip sliding is to my advantage? It does allow me to get out of the way much quicker. Yeah, maybe slip sliding's not so bad after all. Oh, 2 more enemies. Oh, you know what is bad about slip sliding is those bombs basically became homing missiles. They came right at me there. That was not ideal. Alright, let's focus on one enemy at a time. I'm gonna focus on this guy, because he's pretty easy to break. There we go. Now we focus on you. Whoa. Yeah, in some respects it's easier being on ice, and in some respects it's harder. It is both a blessing and a curse, I think, to be slip sliding around. There we go. Done. Whew. Hey, and that gets us a level up. We are now level 18, which was the recommended level for this dungeon, so that's good. Over there we pick up the laser pickaxe, then we grab our chest there, which gives us a mine key. And I see that we basically came in a big circle. We're back where we started now. I don't think there was anything here. I'm just noticing though, I didn't get that chest. What if I do this? I should be able to get it. Yeah, there we go. And then we jump, jump, jump. Oh, I can't open it. Well, that sucks. Okay, I think I just need to take my key perhaps down to B3. Let's go see if there's any locked doors down here. What there is enemies lying in wait. Yeah, if you can dodge their charge attack, then you're able to break them, which makes these fights actually fairly easy once you get that down. I say that, but, you know, executing is a whole other thing. There we go. Okay, so what are these things? I don't know. Whoa! If I shoot through them, I shoot fire! Okay, that's awesome. So now we finally have the ability to melt some of this ice. And we also have one key, but it looks like we're gonna need a lot more keys. We're gonna need at least 2 more. So hopefully they are hidden on either side of this central chamber. There is equipment detected in here. I'm gonna have to melt as much ice as I can. Oh, really? Can't get through there? Do a little bit of bouncing. There we go. The designers of CrossWorlds really weren't messing around when they designed these dungeons, that's for sure. These are long and involved and require a lot of skill. Speaking of skill, I don't know if I'm as skilled as I would like to be in aiming these orbs, but there we go. Got it. Okay. Speaking of aiming these orbs, this is going to be a tricky one too, because I'm going to need to... Yeah, like that. That actually might be enough. Let's see. Oh, no, not quite. Not quite. You gotta get the ones down at the bottom. Just gotta get in the right position for that. It's actually tougher than you would think to get the ones down at the bottom. Maybe if I just sort of bounce them around and hope for the best. There we go. That seems to be working. There we go. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah. Alright. Just melt as much of it as I can, I suppose. So who knows when it will get in the way. Uh-oh. Slippery, slidey platforming. I have to clear off all these platforms before I even attempt the slip and slide here. Okay. Oh yeah. See, I knew that was gonna be hard. Ugh. Ugh. Dang. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Whew. And then we've got a fight on our hands. On this slippery surface. Oh gosh. The worst part is they can knock me off too, I think. If I'm not careful. I absolutely love the music in here for these fights. It's so good. Ah! No, what's not good? Slipping off to your death! Whoa! Okay, one down. Luckily, the other guy kind of hung back and let me solo his friend. Fine by me. It's not Melania, but I will solo her. Oh! There we go. Nice. Okay, so from here, bombs are going to... that must be what we need to do, is blow up the ice. Perhaps? Or not. Can I just jump over there? Nope. Must need to blow up the ice. Okay. What I'm gonna need to do is fire this down there, and then... I think that's right. I have to fire it down there and detonate it just before it gets to the ice. Or not. That doesn't seem to be working either. Oh, wait. What if I just do this? Aha, that's what I need to do. I don't need the bomb at all. I think that was just sort of a red herring. The issue now is just going to be getting in position to actually melt these other ones. There. There we go. Alrighty. It is very, very slippery, but I won't let that stop me. Phew. Okay. Ice traversed. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh, and there's more ice. Don't know what else I expected, but anyway. Yeah, we've got a bunch of these little bugs, and I'm wondering if I hit them with the fire. Yeah, that seems to be super effective. If I can somehow line it up to actually hit them with the fire. They don't like that, because they are little ice bugs. Looks like we've got to kill like a whole colony of them too. You'll see in the middle the number. We need to kill 10 more enemies. But yeah, if I can make use of this fire, it really, really helps. Hope Emily figured out this trick. She was telling us on our last episode how much she hates these bugs, which I totally empathize with because I also hate bugs. So hopefully she figured out this fire trick. Now the issue is I am very low health, but these guys are so fast and really swarmy that I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to eat anything and heal. I think I've just gotta keep going, keep moving, hit them with as much fire as I can, and just power through. Okay, there's only 3 left. 2 left. 1 left. None left. Heck yeah, I love burning bugs. Now, before we grab that chest there, there's something down here that I want to grab. Okay, in here is the mine key, perfect. And then down here is a bunch of plants and another chest. Bunch of loot there, including vanilla ice cream. Love that for us. Okay, so that key will go right here, but they're gonna make me work for it. There we go. 1 key left, which I presume is over this way. Alright, another room, another set of puzzles, and it appears that this one in particular is a bomb puzzle. With the ice, it allows us to push those bombs further than we would be able to otherwise. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it down here, but there is another bomb right there that might be able to help us out. So let's wait for a second and just keep sort of following the ice, if you will. Uh-oh, there's a bug. Came out of that rock. Gross! Get out of here! Fortunately, we don't have any fire to use on these guys. Ow. Alright. Equipment detected. Okay, perfect. Keep an eye out for that. We've got more bombs here as well as fire things. First stop, though, is this switch, which allows us access to the fire. Now, fire plus bomb, I can only imagine, is a recipe for disaster. Ooh, it's a recipe for shooting bombs even further. Good to know. Now, speaking of that, can I somehow angle this? I wonder, so we can melt or break the blocks down on that side. Maybe not. I do see a couple of other bombs scattered around. We might be able to use some of those instead. For now. Ah, this is going to require multiple bounces, I think. If I can line it up properly. Nope. Okay. So I need it to bounce and then hit the bomb from the backside is what I need. Nope. So much easier said than done. There we go. Okay, we almost had it there. It actually hit the back of the bomb, but then the bomb hit this lip. I'm wondering, I can't just, no, that's not gonna be nearly far enough. Oh wait, but what if I hit it after that? No. Okay, I think this is just going to be a tricky little trial and error type of situation. Bear with me as I try to get the right angle. No, okay, after trying and trying and trying to get the right angle, I tried again knocking the bomb into the middle and then hitting it with fire, and it turns out that is actually exactly what I needed to do, so. The more you know, sometimes it's all about trial and error. Here's the item we were looking for right there, the laser TNT. And now, this is gonna be... I think this is gonna be another one where I need to do the same thing. Hit, jump, hit, if I can do it faster, because we've got to break those right there. So let's see. Hit, jump, hit. Beautiful. Now, we might be able to do the same thing to break that one over there, perhaps. Let's see. It's going to be a tough angle, though, unfortunately. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get that one. Maybe... yeah, because that just blows it up. Oh, what if I do this? I'm too high up. I can't hit that bomb. Okay, we might have to leave that chest for now. We can always come back in the future. I'm hoping we might get our own sort of like portable bombs at some point, or portable firepower. But for now, we must make do with what we are given. And speaking of given, we are given more enemies. This guy also doesn't like fire. That's good to know. So we're gonna make as much use of that as we can. Obviously, we're in tight quarters here, so I still have to focus on not dying, which I think I did rather well. Alright, one down, but unfortunately, another guy spawned in immediately to take his place. Keep moving, Leah. Nice. Okay. No, there's more! Are you serious? I thought that was it for sure. Oh, wait. I think they're gonna keep spawning until I get them to throw a bomb at these rocks, because I don't see any other bombs. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to actually use these enemies to help us proceed here. Come on, toss another bomb. There we go. Oh, this is interesting. We've sort of got to do the old bait and switch. Which is tough because I am low on health. Let's eat a sandwich. And yep, there's another one spawning in. I was exactly right. We've got to bait him over here. Bait him to throw a bomb at me. Somewhere in this direction. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. That gives us our next key, I think. And I don't need any more of those. Yeah, mine key. Alrighty, back in that main room. We're just gonna need to do some more bouncing. Oh, that was so close. Come on. There we go. Third time's the charm. That removes those gates and brings us in here to what looks to be another mini-boss. Oh yeah, he's even got a health bar this time. Oh, and he's got friends. Oh my god. Okay, so he ate all the bugs and gained ice powers. So he is completely invulnerable at this time, it appears. However, when I hit him with fire, that yellow break bar does appear to fill up, so that's what we're gonna have to do, I guess, is burn his armor. Oh yeah, that knocks all the bugs off. Then we can get some good hits in. Now he's gonna do the exact same thing. Rinse and repeat. Okay. We've got the strategy down. Now it's just a matter of execution, which is easier said than done because he keeps hitting me with ice, which is making me slow. Now might be a good time for that water. Remember the guard? Yeah, just water. Molten ice held in some sort of container. Dangerous in large volumes, and it gives a status mend. So that'll get the freeze off. Before we came into this dungeon, a helpful guard outside gave us some of that water and said it might help. And I think they ultimately were right. I'm wondering if after I push his bugs off, it might be worth defeating some of the bugs, because presumably the less bugs he has, the less armor he'll get. So next time I stun him, rather than focus entirely on dealing damage to him, I'm actually going to take the opportunity to attack some of his bugs. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're picking him off. Oh, and that gave him way less. Yes, okay, I think that is absolutely the right play. Now, let's have another sandwich break. Presumably, I guess, if I can destroy all the bugs, maybe he won't be able to have armor at all. Guess we'll find out. Let's see. Yes, no bugs. So now he's just stuck with regular abilities. Eat another sandwich. Almost broken. Oh no, he's got more bugs. Are you serious? Well, so much for getting rid of his ice powers. That didn't last for very long. I'm gonna focus on him. Honestly, the ice powers aren't even that bad. Maybe it's... I don't know. I don't know what the right play is. Do I focus on the bugs? Do I focus on him? I feel like the longer he stays alive, the higher chance I have of death, so... I feel like I should try to be getting some damage in on him, because, yeah, I am very low health. I guess he's easier when he doesn't have the ice. The ice is definitely tougher, I think. Let's get rid of some of these bugs. No, I still think that that's probably the right play. I don't know, I'm just going off instinct here. Let's get some HP regen going. Oof. Oh man, that one really hurt. I think what I need to do is when he attacks me, just focus on dodging and then focus on attacking afterwards. Doing both at the same time is harder than it looks. Okay, there we go. I got rid of all of his bugs. So now he's just a regular old robot. But he's a regular old robot with a lot of HP. Is the problem. There we go. Oh, I broke him, but it only lasted for like literally a second. Alright, he is officially half health, which is good, but what's not good is he apparently has new moves now. Guess this is his phase 2. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what the right play is here. I think I'm just gonna try to focus on him, because we are not doing much damage, and the longer this fight goes on, the harder it's gonna be. Let's keep HP regen up. We do good damage to him when I knock his bugs off. That's fine. 1 or 2 more of those and we'll be good. There we go. Last one. Ah, we're still gonna need 1 more. Okay, we're almost at the finish line, folks. This has been a long and tough boss battle. But, to my credit, I haven't died yet. Hopefully I did not jinx myself by saying those words out loud. There we go. Let's finish it. Yes! There we go. Dang, that was a tough boss. I would be lying if I said it wasn't. But it is done. And we get a level up. We're now officially level 19. Now let's grab this. What is this? Heat mode activated. Whoa, what does that mean? Okay, in our circuit board, we have a brand new circuit, and we can now press down on the D-pad to switch to heat mode at any time. Press down again to switch back to neutral mode. We get a tutorial, Elemental Overload. Learn how to manage it. Doing actions in element mode will increase your element load. Oh, I can shoot fire now! Your element load is displayed around the element mode symbol. If your element load fills up, you reach the elemental overload, which temporarily blocks the use of all element modes. Okay, you can only use it so much. Your element load will steadily decrease in neutral mode. The best approach to quickly decrease your load is to deal damage in neutral mode. Got it. Alright, well this is freaking cool. So now we can shoot fire at will. I was hoping we were going to get some sort of upgrade, and that is exactly what we just got. So with that in mind, I assume we're going to be able to access some new areas, and we're going to be able to do things like this. Okay, so I'm trying to think what areas... Oh, up on B2. There were areas we couldn't access, right? Yeah, like these. Now the ice is mine! Ha ha ha. Alright, cool. This changes the game completely. Unfortunately, I do have another ice block moving puzzle, which we've already established is not my favorite. But alas, it is what it is. I did alright on the last one. Okay, we'll save that for now. Presumably we have to get the block up through there, so maybe we go down and then right and then up, then right, then up, then right, then up. Okay, we're moving, we're grooving. Right, then up. So clearly we have to break those rocks, I think. That's why I'm wondering if maybe this block will... Oh! Didn't know if that block would, like, sort of act as a barrier and help us, but no. I don't think so. What am I gonna do with this block? Because I can't fire through the blue. We clearly need to break those rocks. That's the long and short of it. And hitting it with a bomb moves it back and forth. Aha! I see what I have to do. So I need to hit the bomb while I'm not in heat mode so it doesn't go too far. Then put it on the block, then hit the block, and boom. That should do it. Okay. I guess the question now, though, is how do I get over there? Need to move this block. Oh, I've got an idea. I was hoping that would hit my block and push me forward. Aha, when it was in the right position, I could just jump over. Okay, that was a tricky one, to be honest with you. So clearly these series of puzzles are designed on teaching me about heat mode, switching in and out of it when it's required, when it's not. There's a whole bunch of different heat mode puzzles here, including this one. Nice. Just requires a little bit of aim. Ah, and I see the pickaxe that we need to grab, so let's make sure we do that. Before we do that, though, we've got the bugs. And now that I've got fire on command, it becomes a lot easier to kill those things, which is nice. Okay, so I think we have to non-heat mode, put this on the ice, and then heat mode it up from there is my guess. Switch on, switch off. That will probably work if I stop hitting it against this barrel, box, whatever. No? Non-heat mode? Maybe I'm just not doing it fast enough. Non-heat mode. Heat mode. Okay, no, that is exactly what I had to do. It was, I had the right idea, I just had to properly execute. So yeah, I think that's exactly what these rooms are designed to do, is teach me how to use heat mode, when you should turn it on, turn it off. And it requires a little bit of finagling, because you don't have a lot of time to get in and out of heat mode before the bomb explodes, so that was the tricky part there. Now, before we leave this room, I definitely want this laser pickaxe, so we'll grab that and keep moving. Another room full of ice and a treasure chest, which seems like a trap if you ask me. Yep, little bit too easy. Just some treasure in the middle of a big open room like that. And now it's probably a good time for us to try out heat mode in combat. Oh yeah, we are absolutely melting these guys, literally. Unfortunately, I was getting close to elemental overload, so I had to turn it off. That's okay, now we'll turn it back on. We got these guys. Yes. Just gotta turn it on and off. Something new, a new mechanic for us to get used to. Ah, elemental overload. Okay. Pushed it a little bit too far that time, but we know exactly how to get rid of that. Just gonna need to switch back to neutral mode, do some damage, wait for the red flashing to disappear from my screen. There we go. Now there should be 2 more enemies. No, 1 more enemy. It's this guy. He's a lot less formidable without his icy shell. Nice, switching to heat mode there when I was hitting him gave us a lot of extra damage. Quickly eat a sandwich. Get out of the way. Ooh. Oh, I only just realized I have 15 health remaining. Let's probably fix that, and there we have it. Okay, there's that treasure. We got a thief's key. Whoa. Oh, and that allows us to actually open those locked chests. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, that's gonna come in handy. But before we can do anything, look what we've got. Another sliding block puzzle. Yay. Alright, we've got 4 blocks. A veritable maze of places we can put them. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, I think I might have it. I won't lie to you guys, this took me a long time of trial and error. Thank God for video editing. You did not want to sit through how long it took for me to piece that together. That was a very, very tricky one. There was a lot of moving parts, and it did not make my life easy, but we got through it. Perseverance was key. And now, speaking of getting through, we've got a little cave here we just need to navigate. We pick up a laser pickaxe en route, and oh no. Oh no, it's another stupid box puzzle. No, why are there so many of these? I've had nothing but praise for this game so far, but this is the first part where I've really been like, CrossCode, really? Really? Do there need to be so many sliding box puzzles? These guys just, they bring back my childhood trauma, okay? What am I even trying to do here? Oh, I'm trying to get a block to hold down that button. I see, so we're gonna have to put blocks into place to sort of act as barriers to get one down there. Okay. I expect this will take some trial and error as well, so see you guys on the other side. My only hope is that there are not many of these sliding block puzzles left, because by God, I feel like they just get harder and harder. Speaking of hard puzzles, I see what I'm gonna have to do here, and I don't think it's gonna be easy. I need to ride this platform around. Push this block onto that button. Oh my God, this is an insanely difficult challenge. Wow. They warned me at the very beginning that CrossCode is a difficult game, and by golly, they are following through on that promise. I don't know if I can push it up from there. I need to hit it right. Okay, yeah, I see what I need to do. We're just gonna need to go around and round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows, but hopefully at the finish line. Okay, there, and then there. And then I'm gonna need a ricochet off this one from that one. Yep, it's challenging. There. There. Whew! Not the sliding block puzzle while on a rotating platform. They just upped the difficulty. Oh. Oh, that's not the way I want to go. Looks like that switch changes the track. Which is all well and good, except it'll knock me off, so I need to make sure that's not switched as we go through there. So I need to go this way. Oh, I see what I need to do. So I need to go past this, then hit it. And that'll bring me down here. Alrighty. Sign me up for more pain. I mean, fun. Oh, this connects to the other room we were in before. Ah, this brings me back here. Okay, it's all coming together now. Gotcha. Okay, I don't think we were supposed to come back here yet. It feels to me like I'm missing something. Like I maybe need to go to that platform right there? This is gonna bring me all the way back to the beginning, so I have time to think about it. There must be a way... Maybe if I... Can I jump? Aha! Okay, so I need to get... There we go. The question now, though, is... I'm stuck. Oh, I had to hit the bomb first and then blow up the rocks. Oh my goodness, this is tricky. And I don't know how to get the platform to come back. Ah. Okay. So is this gonna loop me in a forever loop? Well, it's gonna bring me back to the beginning first. Then I think I need to loop. I need to aim a shot to hit that bomb, break those rocks, and then do what I was going to do. Jump off and go around. I need to do that. Yes, I just need to execute it properly. Okay, let's flip that switch. So we'll go in an endless loop. Oh, no! I double hit it. Okay, we're good. Now, I need to do that. Yes! Now I do that. Then this, and now I jump back on the platform. Aha, yes, and there is another way we can go up here. This is what I thought. There must be another way. We've got equipment detected. Don't see it though, so it must be up here, where presumably some enemies are gonna ambush me. Yep. Ah, that unlocks B4. Wait, no enemies are gonna ambush me? That seems strange. Ah, there they are. Right on cue. I was like, what? This seems like the most obvious trap of all time. And it was. It just took a minute. Yeah, there are so many bugs. And I don't have the most room to work. We need to keep putting elemental modes on and off so I don't go into overdrive or overcharge or whatever it's called. Brain is not working right now. Too many bugs. So little time. Oh god, I think I'm stuck. Nope, we're good. I really need to eat. Do I have time for a sandwich? Nope. I don't. Oh, nice. I can get up here, and then I've got time for a sandwich. Brief respite from the swarm of bugs. This would be Emily's worst nightmare, and honestly, it's mine too. Alright. Aha, yes. That's how you take a break from them. Elemental overload! Overload, that's the word I was trying to find earlier. That's okay, there's only 2 of them left. One left. None left. Whew! Alright. Well, that was quite the ambush. But now, what do we get here? Ah, that'll bring us back to the elevator now that B4 is unlocked. Before we go, though, I could have sworn when I walked in the room that our detector went off. Yes, it did. Where is the equipment? Don't actually... Oh, it's hiding right there. Mining docks really poked away. Alright, we go back to the elevator, and now we can go down to the 4th and final floor, B4, which is full of ice. Actually, before we do that, I'm just thinking, now that we have the thief's key, bear with me, we can get, if I can remember where it was, not there. There was some treasure that we could pick up in one of these rooms. Was it this room down here? No. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. One, 2. Oh, but I can't get it until I defeat this guy. Come on. Okay. Knew there was treasure here, though. And then there's one on B2 as well, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Now, let's get our treasure. 1, 2, treasure! 4 crystal waters in that one. As I said, I believe the other treasure was on B2. There's probably other ones as well that I'm just not quite remembering right now. But I remember these 2 for sure. So let's grab those before we go to B4. There we go. That gives us 2 blue orbs. Very nice. I love me some treasure. Wee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Alright, looks like B4 has a ton of ice. Oh, and that's different and interesting. The ice actually will regenerate after some time, meaning I guess It's gonna put an extra time limit on some of our puzzles. Okay, that's really good to know and keep in mind. We can exit over here to the east, which is what we'll do right away. And now there's a bunch of plants we can destroy, which unfortunately causes some bugs to appear. Honestly, my worst nightmare. Destroying things and bugs popping out? Yeah, I hate that. Okay, they're everywhere. Let's get rid of those. Goodbye, disgusting bugs. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Alright. Bugs taken care of. Now, what do we have here? We've got a bomb. We've got a secret room. Oh, but do you see what the problem is? That ice regenerates so quickly. Okay. Managed to work a way around it, but yeah, that ice is going to be a problem, I think. Speaking of problems, get out of here, bugs. You're so gross. Ugh. Okay. Now, that clears that path, which is nice. So, presumably that path was up here? Yes, it was. Ah, but we can't get any further till we go to the other side. Okay, so we're halfway through there. Well, we may as well continue exploring whatever's over here on this east side, I guess, before we go. Because it looks like there was other stuff. So there's rocks there, there's a bomb there, bunch of ice here, another door. This place is a veritable labyrinth. Oh my goodness. Can't get over how big this dungeon is. Like and I know we're comparing apples to oranges by comparing a story dungeon to a new player dungeon, but compared to that first dungeon that we went through, it's like this is literally night and day. It's so different. It's so much bigger. It's so much more difficult. There's so much more to do, and it's taking us much longer to complete as well. Now, it looks like my goal is to get the block right there. I'm wondering, though, what if I... yeah, there's a bomb as well. Okay. Maybe... Oh my god, this is so tricky. So, turns out I need to be on the block, and then I push the bomb, and the bomb will actually propel the block while I'm on it. This is a whole new level of sliding ice puzzle. Wow, it took me so long to figure that out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that raises this. But then the question is, where do I go from here? Same thing, I guess. I need to hit the bomb while I'm standing on the block. Can I, like, ricochet it from here, maybe? Not in a way that it's gonna come back, I don't think. Unless I can time it such that my fireball is coming back. Yeah! Oh my goodness. Wow, that was tricky. So we actually had to use the bombs, like I said, to propel ourselves across on the blocks, which is the first time I've had to do that. So that was a whole new rigmarole that I had to figure out. I'll tell you, there's been a lot of just like moments where I've just had to stop and try to think and figure things out. This by no means has been like a speed run through this dungeon, because there's been a lot of areas and puzzles that have stumped me. I'll be the first to admit that. Now, speaking of puzzles, of course, there's even more over here. Got a bomb there. Oh, we need to break all of these blocks. I guess each block is going to contain a bug, and we need to defeat 7 more bugs before we can get out of here. So, this is going to require some slip and slide. Yeah. Just when I think I've got a handle on all the different types of puzzles they're gonna throw at me in this dungeon, they said, nuh-uh, we got some more. But hey, killing bugs at least had one positive. That got us to level 20, so we'll take that. Also got another block here. Not sure where I need to put that. Let's see, there's some more bugs here. Just hiding in the plants and hiding in the rocks and hiding in all the places that make me feel itchy. Oh, I see the item that we're looking for right over there. So we're gonna grab that. Yep, laser TNT. Now there's 5 more bugs and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more blocks. So clearly that's what we need to do. Now the issue is going to be how we get bombs to each of them. It's going to require some gentle hitting here. There's one. Okay. And then perhaps we have to use the block as sort of a way to redirect the bombs, if you will. So like if I put this block, I'm wondering maybe right here. Maybe that'll help redirect things. Oh, I also see another bomb up there. I didn't notice that before. Hang on, I've got a new idea for the block then. I'm not going to put the block there. I'm going to put the block in the middle of these 2 platforms. Let's see if I can jump across. Jump, 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 jump. Yes, perfect. Okay, this must be how we get some of these others. That's 1. That's 2. I'm just gonna have to knock this one down, I think. Oh no! I didn't mean to fall. Okay, we'll deal with these bugs first, then I'll get the final couple. There we go. That was that final bug, which gets us a chest. It's a locked chest, too, so hopefully that means there's extra good stuff inside of it, right? Ancient sandals. Ooh, a new piece of equipment. Let's check that out. Level 25 armor. Wow, look at all those green stat increases. Worn out sandals, probably of ancient origin, still emit some residual aura. Gives us plus 47 max HP, plus 2 defense, plus 7 focus, and resistances to every element. Wow, that was worth the puzzle there. That is a fantastic upgrade. Take that, don't mind if I do. Now, there's one more thing for us to do in this particular area, if I can do it in time. No, I can't. Gotta get rid of these plants first and subsequent bugs, and then we'll get over there. Alright, here's what's in the other room. A whole lot more bombs. I see probably what's another key right there. So I think we're right where we need to be. Now the thing is, of course, is as we've learned, this ice will not stay melted forever. So what I need to do, I think, is melt the ice first, then hit the bomb. Oh my god, the ice, like, does not stay melted at all. Holy moly! I don't think I can do it fast enough. Okay, new idea. Oh, that's not gonna work either. Holy moly, how am I supposed to do this? Tell ya, B4 has got the most difficult puzzles that we've seen so far, that's for sure. There we go. Okay, that was just an exercise in timing. That was difficult, but I had to just get both the bombs to hit at the exact right time. A lot of the puzzles in this dungeon have basically just been an exercise in patience, perseverance, and timing. I think those are the 3 keys to this dungeon, if I had to put it that way. A On the bright side, I think that was the tough part of this area. I think the puzzle is essentially done. Let me take out these bugs, that is. Go here, here. Jump, jump, and there we go. Mine key. All right. So I think that's everything now on the west side, or sorry, the east side of this area, which means now we're going to go back to the elevator room and go all the way across to the west side of the room. So we can go this way, and presumably there will be more icy puzzles awaiting us. Right. Ah, this brings us to the other side of this long chamber here. So we should be able to break the other rocks that are blocking the path. There we go. All right, so that path should be totally clear now, and it looks to me like that's where the keys are going to be required. So honestly, before we keep going up this way, why don't we take a quick backtrack over here and go up through so I can take a closer look. So, ice, ice, ice. Ah, yes, and we did have the key, so I can actually open that door right now. Let's see what's behind it. Ooh, direct link request. Bugs everywhere! In all the rooms! Below rocks, inside eggs, on friggin' tiny icy platforms! Why would they do this to me? Sacre bleu! This dungeon is the worst. Anyway, race still on. Not gonna give up. Poor Emily. I mean, I feel for her. I also hate how many bugs there are, so I am right there with you, girl. Now, this area looks to require a lot of keys and a lot of interesting platforming. We'll take a closer look after I get rid of said bugs. Okay, so, oh my god, yeah, we've got sliding blocks, we've got redirection thingies, we've got a key platform. There's a lot going on here. All right. So, I guess the question is, do I have enough keys to even access this right now? Maybe we don't. Maybe it's just that one key. No, there's a couple of key things that we do need. How many keys do I have? Let's check. I have a feeling I need to go complete the west area before we can actually access this. I've got... yeah, that was all the keys I had. So if that's the case, I'm actually going to leave this room for now because there's no point in progressing. I think we're just going to hit sort of a wall. We need to go thoroughly explore the western area, which I had just begun to explore, get the remainder of the keys, and then that must be what I would anticipate maybe the final room, or pretty close to it. Or maybe not, and maybe there's still a ton more left and I'm getting way ahead of myself. But we'll find out soon enough. Alright, there's another mine key. Bit of a tricky platforming section, but in terms of like puzzle, there was nothing really to solve. You just had to do timing and platforming were the names of the games right here. So that's another key down. Not sure how many keys are left to go. Probably one down here if I had to guess. Oops. Won't find out unless I can jump across this gap though. There we go. Yep, another door. Alright, puzzles galore. The puzzles never end. We're gonna have to hit this bomb like this. Oh, but we've got to get over there before it slides all the way off. That's the trick to this one. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be really, really tough. Maybe I don't need to do that. Can I just do this? Is there a way to just... no, I don't think it'll get over there. I think I've got to do this. Just gotta go really, really fast. Sonic the Hedgehog fast. Channel your inner blue! Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Now, what do we do here? Probably a ricochet type of situation. Yeah, presumably I'm gonna need to push it onto the ice. Yeah, I've got to melt that ice first. How did I hit it before? There. Again, timing is going to be key, as it has been. Sorry, words are hard after this many puzzles. This entire time. There we go. All about that timing. And what do we got? Another mine key. So that might be all the keys now. We'll see if there's any more doors over this way. But I feel like that was all the directions. No, wait, I might have spoke too soon. There might be another door down here. Ah, yes. Ooh, we just got a new weapon. It's called the Winter Claw. Level 26 sword. A stark reminder of a colder season yet to come. Winter is coming, everybody. Alright, so now I think we have enough keys to head up back into this northern room. Let's try this again. Presumably Emily is just at about the same place that we are. You'd have to expect that we're kind of neck and neck when it comes to this race. So there's a key there. There's a key there. Yeah, okay. So now we just need to move all these blocks into position such that we can actually hit them. I have a feeling this one is going to be a bit more trial and error. Oh my god, that was so hard. I can't even lie to you guys. This is the first puzzle I've actually had to look up the solution to. As you can see, we basically had to hit all of these blocks with one shot to hit the button in the middle, and it was tough trying to figure out where everything went. I don't know if my brain's just getting tired after this really long dungeon run, but yeah, I will be the first to admit that one I did need a little bit of help with. Now, what do we have here? Oh god, so many bugs. Okay, that's crazy. This is gonna be Emily's worst nightmare. I can't wait to hear from her after this one. She's gonna have a lot to say, I think. Oh my god. There's what? I can't even tell how many there are on the number thing in the middle. There's that many. I think it's glitching out. Okay, this is absolutely bananas. Obviously, the name of the game is to keep moving. Get the fire modifier back on, the heat modifier back on as soon as I can. Try to get some melee attacks worked in there. I think we found the spider colony. Ah, we got to elemental overload. Didn't want to get to that point, but it's okay. Obviously dealing with a lot of things right now I gotta keep in mind. Whoa! I don't know where that ice is coming from, but I don't like it. Alright, we can get our fire back. Let's get some melee attacks in. Oh yeah. Beautiful. They're still coming though. I think the number in the middle is finally stabilized. We're down to 25. So we probably already killed 25, so another 25 more. This is crazy. I've never fought this many monsters all at once. Alright, let's get the fire back. Let's get some melee attacks in. Less than 20 now. We're down to 19, 17, 16. But I am down to 24 HP. Oh god, and I don't think I'm gonna have any time to heal. Because God knows if I stop and take a break for even a second, they will swarm me, so I'm just gonna keep moving. We have basically 1 HP in a dream here. And I'm not gonna give up. We've got fire back. Oh yeah. We're down to single digits. There's 9 left. Oh my god. We're coming down to the wire here. There are 2 left. 1 left. It is me and you, bud. Yes! Wow, I only had 24 HP. but we did it. I'm pretty proud of myself to say I have not died once in this dungeon. So we'll take that. And what is this? The Mine Master Key. Whoa. This is it, folks. This really is giving me Legend of Zelda dungeon vibes. We got the dungeon boss key, essentially. So now I think we need to go back up to the lobby where we very first came in to slot that. Before we do, though, I only just noticed we do get the alert, and yeah, I see it right here, that there is a pickaxe. How am I going to access that? I might be able to just jump down there. Let's see. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Laser pickaxe acquired. Can I check on my quest log how we're doing in terms of collecting those things? There's one more laser pickaxe that we have not yet found. So maybe I will take some time to do a little bit of backtracking. I feel like it would be a shame to leave this dungeon and not get all of these things. And then we'll go fight the boss, presumably. Okay, there we go. I found the last laser pickaxe, just had to do a little bit of backtracking, so that quest will be ready to hand in as soon as we're out of here. And now we can go to the ground floor and up to this big old golden door. Ah, I'm a little bit nervous for what's behind there. Presumably it's gonna be some sort of big boss fight. Whew. All right, let's do this. Well, as expected, here is the boss, and holy moly, he's big. Okay, so... he's got arms, he's got a little middle piece, he's got bombs. Oh, he can shoot fire and ice, a little bit of everything. Why am I not doing any damage to him? What am I doing wrong? It seems like if I hit the little middle flap, I'm doing some damage, but not very much. So I still think I'm... Oh, I must need to fire these bombs into him, maybe. The issue is that he gets rid of them really quickly. Okay. Honestly, dodging might be a bit futile here. There's not a lot of room. I might just try to block as much as I can with my shield. Oh, even more attacks. Good, 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 good. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed to do. Okay, you need to fire the bombs into his tummy and then rack up damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect. We know exactly what we need to do. Now, I'm going to take this opportunity to give us some HP regen, because we might need it. Whoa! Yep, we definitely need it. Oh my god, okay. He said, you may have figured out my weakness, but I'm not going down without a fight. Ah! Whoa! Holy, oh my god! This thing is crazy. Okay, I need to keep up my HP and my defense. That needs to be a priority. We're already half health. So I just need to wait for those bombs to come back. There's one. There's two. There's three! Go, 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 go! Ooh! He got me good, but I'm still hitting him. Yes! Okay, he's 1/3 HP now. So far, so good. Let's take this time for another snack. Let's go defense and max HP up with some salty ice cream. That reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 2, for any Kingdom Hearts 2 fans. They love their sea salt ice cream. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm in elemental overload right now, so I can't do anything with these bombs. We just need to stay alive. Ooh. Okay, dodged. Oh! Dodged for a second, but not for very long. Quickly, I need another snack. Sandwich. Move! Alright, give me some more bombs. Here they come. Okay, I got a couple into him there, but clearly we need some more. Ow! Those ice attacks are really, really hard to dodge. Some more bombs. 1, 2, there we go. Hit him, Leah. Oh, he's protecting his weak point now. He's getting smarter. Oh, no! Oh, my first death of the entire dungeon was when the boss was at 1/4 HP. Dang it. Okay, we know exactly what we need to do here now, though, so we can save a little bit of time at the beginning. There's literally no point in even trying to hit him until he throws bombs, and we can toss those right back at him. Second time's the charm. Let's do it, bud. Yes! Down he goes. All right, it only took a couple more attempts. Once I knew what I had to do, things got a lot easier. But there you go. The first boss of the first story dungeon is down, and we officially grow to level 21 as a result. Now, let's get our treasure, shall we? We go across this very, very long platform. Whoa. There's a bunch more giant robots back here. Ah, and a bunch more players who have also reached the end of the dungeon, including Emily. It looks like she beat us here, unfortunately. First again. Phew, to be honest, it was very close. That dungeon was much longer compared to Newcomer's Bridge, no? But this room is strange, no? I didn't expect to see other players within the dungeon. I guess rooms like these are simply not instanced. Anyway, I think we should check out the statue up there. These mountains stood for eons, nearly unchanged, their frozen crown shimmering in the sun. Among these heights and hurdles you persevered. Wielding the blazing flames, you cleaved through ice and stone alike. You, the traveler, the envoy of change. You have proven yourself worthy. Take the shade and continue on your journey. Blue ice shade obtained. Let your every step form the path of your growth. Congratulations, Seeker. You reached the first milestone of Operation Trackwalker. With the blue ice shade, you can now access Maroon Valley to the west of Bergen. Therein awaits your next destination, the Fajro Temple, housing the second element, cold. To proceed, seek an audience with the Eldress of the local village, Baki Kum. Take this reward for your accomplishments. Circuit Override obtained. The Circuit Override allows you to reset one of your circuit boards. Visit the first basement floor of the Info Hub in Rookie Harbor to use it. That is all. Good luck and stay vigilant. Bird people in space. So, that's the ancients? Fair enough. Alors, do you see those rotating info thingies? I bet those have all the info about the ancients we need. Don't forget about the quiz. I kinda did forget about the quiz, Emily. That's right, if we want to join a guild, apparently we need to complete a quiz with information gleaned from this dungeon. So I guess right now, we will try to not only keep a running tally in our head of all this information, but hopefully also learn a bit more about the lore and background of CrossWorlds. Diaro is the creator of Solid Surface. His powers could form the most majestic mountains and freeze the vastest of seas. Indeed, his creations are enduring and overwhelming sights to behold, yet motionless and without life. Enel is a goddess of shape, the mistress of the flame and creator of the sun. Yet she was envious of her fellow gods, who created fascinating shapes and worlds full of life and color. She longed to take part, adding a warming fire to these worlds, yet her flame was too mighty and consumed all in its path. It was then when Diaro had a proposal. He shaped a sphere with an empty core and several holes surrounded by high mountains. Enel filled this shape with her flame, creating a world with a heated core and life on its surface. Today, every volcano is a record of Enel and Diaro working in union. Cool, so we're learning more about the ancients, or the gods of this world. Looks like we've got a bit of our own pantheon here. Life on Shadoon has prospered, and Diorbis felt that our kind was ready to start our journey. Diaro, however, did not agree. He still saw our kind as infants crawling over the majestic surface he created. Diorbis then pointed to Shadoon and asked Diaro to watch. Diaro saw how our kind climbed the highest of mountains and reached the very bottom of the sea. Diaro was shocked, yet proud of our achievements. Reluctantly, he agreed that indeed we had been ready to start our journey. Diaro then prepared an envelope of solid rock and ice, used to send the message of the sky. Finally, it's the birth of Diaro. It all started when Diorbis, the ethereal god of creation, was born into the emptiness of the void. After pondering for eons in solitude, his desire for company gave birth to the gods of shape. Diaro is one of these gods, the god of the square and the creator of solid surface. Alright, just read everything there is. We should head back to the First Scholars HQ and take that quiz. Sounds good to me. Like I said, it looks like we're not the only players who were successful in completing this dungeon today. There's a bunch of other people as well. And for now, we can get out of here. Take the elevator back past all of these giant robots. It's very, very quiet on that first stretch of the elevator there. Go back through the boss room and say goodbye to our very first dungeon. This was obviously a much longer episode than I normally curate for a CrossCode series. Finally outside. It's just way too gloomy in those dungeons. But I really just wanted to do the dungeon in one fell swoop, and with that, we can officially say Dungeon 1 is complete. Next time, we'll head back to Bergen Village, do any cleanup there, and then finally go to Autumn's Rise, to Autumn's Residences, and then to the First Scholars HQ, where hopefully we can join a guild. For now, though, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode as we progressed through the Temple Mine, and I will see you guys back here again real soon as we continue my first blind playthrough of CrossCode.